How you doing, sir?
Good.
So this is Maldonado's office. So we posted. Is he present? Maldonado present?
I'm not sure. You gotta ask them.
Yeah. Is Maldonado present?
Oh, wait a minute.
Is Maldonado present?
Hi, I'm sorry, Mr. Maldonado is not present.
Well, is anyone here to speak for him?
Right now, there is no one here to speak.
Nobody.
But if
Who's
you'd
the
like-
office manager?
The office manager is myself, but I
Well,
do not
I-
speak to any
Okay.
press, I'm
All right,
sorry, we
that's
have
good.
somebody for
Can I
that.
ask you a question?
What I can do is, if you'd like, you can always take an appointment to meet the alderman.
I would love to, but I can give you a card and let you know my organization, Eccsc.
Okay,
I represent formerly incarcerated in this ward,
okay,
and they feel that Maldonado hasn't been serving the people properly.
okay. If you give me your
I
card,
will.
and then we can call you and make an appointment,
Well,
so you can meet directly with the alderman.
Let the alderman know I'm out here. We'll be out here today.
Sure, I'll let
And the
you know.
press coming back.
Oh, hold on, I think I have something.
You have something for me?
Can I know about your organization?
Sure you could. Sure you could.
Yes.
Hey, there you go. That's what I'm willing to see. There you go. You got time? Okay, right now. Huh? No, okay, I'll wait on you. I'll wait on you. How you doing, sir? Yes, ma'am, I will. I will give
Here
you
you
the
go, sir.
opportunity.
I
But
have your
let
card.
me take care of this business because Maldonado hasn't been serving my constituents well in this ward. My black and brown brothers who've been incarcerated, he hasn't provided the services for reentry, housing, health care, mental or otherwise. So there's a lot of funds coming through this area. You're not even developing division, but you're developing all these rich areas around you. So that's why I'm here.
But does this organization assist?
Yes,
the
I
Eccsc?
yes I can. And like you say, if,
Employment or whatnot?
Men and
women.
are you formerly incarcerated? You have family members, right?
I have family members,
Yes.
never incarcerated.
Okay, good. So, but as far as I'm concerned, if our family members are incarcerated, we're incarcerated. So,
Hey, thanks for that yesterday, bro.
No problem, man.
Yeah.
Tú sabes quién es ese, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
Okay, the reason why they're coming here is because they're doing a revolution. So it's a retired city worker for more than 30 years.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna go outside. No.
It was nice.
Let them. Let them.
He right there, but he ain't got no time right now.
Huh?
let me get the camera for the meeting. So what, you want to have a seat? You want to sit down and have a seat?
No.
You ready to talk? You invite me in?
Yes, I'm inviting you in.
Okay,
You
can
are in my
I
office.
want to record you. Is that okay?
Sure.
So, Mr. Maldonado, do you know how many formerly incarcerated men is in your ward?
No,
Black and brown.
no. It's
Is that a
it's
reason
all.
why you
It's
don't know? Are we important? That's what I'm asking.
No, it's not that you're not important. Those numbers varies throughout the years. I can tell you what I have done in my ward, welcoming ex-offenders into my ward. 2017, I supported opening up a clinic, mental health clinic for ex-offenders being released from the Cook County Jail, detainees, with a partnership with Sheriff Dart. And prior to that, I entered into a partnership with the University of Illinois that at the 3200 block of division, we provide primary health care for ex-offenders. Not only for those that live in the ward, for those ex-offenders that care to come to the ward, and they are even transported. They are provided transportation by UIC. So, and in 2000, I opened up the first county clinic ever established and open on the north side of the city of Chicago for Latinos and African Americans that they had never ever experienced that opportunity. So with that, I stand on my record that I do not close the doors of the 26th ward for the ex-offender community. And and you
This is my question, because you told me you didn't know the number of ex-offenders in your ward.
Hey,
And what I'm saying is that it's a possibility then that you're missing guys that's coming out. It's amazing to me, Alderman, that we have all the money in the world to keep black and brown men incarcerated and bed space for that, but we have no money. We can't follow the money as it relates to reentry, social programs that allow them to acclimate themselves back to society. So all I'm saying is, do you have a budget for the ex-cons coming back into your community? Is there a budget to help them be employed? What is that budget? Do you know a budget of that? Or do you even ask for money for the returning citizens?
As I said, I have partnered with Sheriff Dart, and he invested to open up a mental health clinic. I have partnered with UIC.
Where's the clinic?
As I said, 3200 West Division. And I am not the executive branch.
But would you
I
agree economic opportunity tend to prevent violence and possibly?
Of course.
So I'm asking, like, for job opportunities. When these men call me, I deal with over 67 guys from your ward that's formerly incarcerated. Ex-cons for community and social.
65 or 67?
65 or 67.
Oh, you
It's
don't
something
know?
like that. I possibly,
Oh.
but that's nothing. That's technical.
Well,
That's small.
exactly.
But,
Well, the
but
question
you,
to
I
you-
have a number. You didn't
Go-
give me one.
Well,
You didn't give me any.
No, I said over 700 that I knew at some
Oh,
point.
700. 700. How many of those you serve? Of the 700.
Here,
In this ward?
in the ward, through those clinics,
No, I'm talking about, do you have, remember my first
Look,
question
look,
was,
no,
do
no.
the ex-cons, are the ex-offenders less important than the citizens that vote for you?
no,
Thank you.
they're not. Now, and anybody that comes into the office, we serve, whether they are African Americans, Latinos, employed, unemployed, or city services, or referrals of any sort. So I don't deny services regardless of your status. Immigrant,
So how much
undocumented,
funding of the budget in
My-
the 26
my-
ward goes towards servicing that community?
just like I don't have any funding to serve the undocumented, I don't have any.
Well, no, ex-cons are they documented.
Can I finish?
Yeah, but you saying
No, no, no.
undocumented
I'm-
versus a citizen. Listen, we
No,
talking
no.
about that to
No,
society.
no, wait.
You
wait.
said undocumented.
If you let me speak,
Go ahead.
we can have a conversation.
Okay.
If you don't let me
Oh,
speak,
you
we will
don't
not.
filibuster me. This is what I'm asking.
I
Don't
am
do
not
that.
filibustering.
You
I'm
mentioned
putting-
undocumented versus people who have served their time based on the crime they committed and they went to prison. And after coming home, the services, and after serving their debt to society and serving their time, this community, this society don't receive them with the same, shall I say, decency as a lot of them have served their time. So all I'm saying is, you mentioned undocumented, although I represent the black and Latino communities, I'm saying that I'm talking about people who are legal citizens that come to the community, but the services are not there for them in a city that's rich.
Okay, as I was saying before you interrupted me, I don't have a budget to serve the undocumented, the ex-offenders, the mentally challenged, because this office do not get funding from the city of Chicago, from the budget office to serve those needs. We
Why?
do, because that is an executive
Have
function.
you brought that up in the council?
Of course, no. I do support programs, and I vote to increase funding for the ex-offenders, which I have. Look at my record, every time that issue comes, I have voted in favor. Now, if the
So is
city,
the city council
if the
against
city
that?
does
Is the
not,
city council
if the
against
city
it?
does not put enough funding for those needs, like many other needs that they underfund, like homelessness, then there is nothing we can do. Now, once they come here,
How that be you are not
how-
doing fundraising
how-
to raise money
how-
for the formerly incarcerated?
Once they come here, I serve and I look for the referral services of any kind. Now,
I know you have to go. Can I
Can
have
I-
a few more questions?
well, one more
Okay,
question?
I have a few more. Unless you,
I
can
got
come
an
back.
appointment.
Huh?
I
You
got
got
an
an appointment? See, I don't wanna disrespect the citizen. I want you to have, deal with that appointment, but, sir, have you ever thought about raising funds to deal with the citizen ex-cons?
You know
Cause
what?
y'all raise money for
Give 'em a run.
re-election. Y'all read Ron about to leave.
And 1.1
And,
million media
and
money.
maybe, how is it that he don't have resources for the grassroots organizations that actually deal with the formerly
Okay,
incarcerated?
you know what I'm willing to do?
Yes, yes, sir.
To partner with organizations like yours
Yes, sir.
to do fundraising.
We're
That
having
I'm
a,
willing,
we're having
that
a
I'm willing to
forum,
do.
we're having a forum,
Okay.
the
Yeah,
okay,
16th of
16
February.
ex-con, we have a
We're
forum
having
the
a forum
16th
with the
of
mayoral
February.
candidates, all of
So,
them, and
I would
all the
still like to talk to you about a number of issues. You mentioned mental health with the formerly incarcerated. And
Which I have a
what-
clinic here, very popular.
I would like to talk to you about that
Okay.
because they said
And
they are
primary
not being
healthcare,
answered.
and primary healthcare on the 3200 block of Division. And so I have
More than
not,
half of my guys don't even have health care, so why is that?
I don't know.
Well, someone need to educate them.
Okay, but we
It's a
are,
ward.
but we are servicing with primary care,
Well-
the ex-offender community, so.
Okay,
look,
thank you.
okay?
I need, go ahead, ma'am. Thank you for
Can
your
I
time.
ask you one
Please,
question?
please.
How many Latino men are you actually assisting right now?
I have over, it's over 17 that
Latino men?
that I have even served time with. I spent 21 years in prison, ma'am. And those are my brothers.
Okay,
So, and they helped me.
okay.
Yes, ma'am. And like I say, when you want to talk, we can further tell you have my number, and I will be more than happy to sit down with you and let them talk to you. The Latin. That's
She a
good.
resident. She
No,
ain't-
well,
she a
no.
resident.
Who can meet with her?
She said she a resident.
But she counts.
I lost my son to gun violence in this
And
community.
that's good.
And my son was an amazing
I'm telling
kid.
him what he said.
But-
So it's not just about fighting for the people that get on guard, we fighting for the youth at the
But
same
I hope that you not defending mine.
I'm just saying.
Okay,
I
so
just hope you're
if
not
he's an
defending him.
advocate,
That's
he
what I
most
do.
definitely gotta
Ain't
answer
no
and speak
question.
with me.
And I want
So
to.
that comment was very
Well,
unnecessary.
Listen,
not enough. I'm talking about
Any
in a
resident-
sense, like working with Monica.
Right, but the residents,
I'm not saying.
the
But she
exactly,
was
the
part of the
residents
whole
are the
line
ones that gotta
position
stand up
as
and
though-
fight.
that's
too.
right.
Definitely do.
It's not only about organization.
all I'm saying,
Right.
sister,
Teamwork
all
makes
I'm
the
saying,
dream work.
sister,
Right.
is he's been here a
Everybody's
long
voice
time.
matters.
He's been here a long time.
Right.
And I don't see the same, in every ward, I don't see this. And you can check my background and I do this to every alderman, pastor, politician.
And this is ain't him, this is everybody. We know everybody.
A lot of communities are disregarded. A lot of our young men.
And that's not
they're
acceptable
heartless.
when we paying tax dollars.
So we gotta add, we
And
definitely
we
gotta
using this
hold
vehicle
on
to try to
accountable.
start
But it's
holding
not
these
like,
conversations.
it's not
Our
just,
thing is,
you gotta be patient.
I want to be held
Everybody.
accountable to you,
ex-offenders,
sister.
you
I
know what
want
I'm saying?
to.
I'm fighting.
48%
My
is
job-
a lot.
I'm a mama, you gonna
The
see me
young
always
men, they
take
come
care
in
of
and
my
say,
baby.
Well, I
They
didn't know
before
disrespect.
you
I was
select
trying to let him know that
Listen.
he wasn't part of the staff of Monica. That's
This-
what I meant, not talk to you. You see what I'm saying? I wasn't saying
But
don't
I
talk to
stand up and
you,
speak.
but I was talking about
All
that.
I'm saying to you, sister, is I want to serve you. So please reach out to me and we can talk about, I would like to hear about your son.
It's not easy for them to get a
Because
job.
if I'm doing conflict resolution and escalating violence amongst
So
our
I know
brothers.
because I got friends.
That we got to prevent the
I
next
have
son from
friends that
being
were,
killed. And women have to
and
help
they didn't know
us
nothing about
if we out here on the front line.
It was hard for them to get a job.
Yeah.
And then when they got a
You know,
job,
we all over.
I
the
mind
place.
brothers,
I make this.
I was just like, no, we wasn't part of
I
the
check.
Right,
Fisher
but you know what,
I didn't mean it.
you know what gets me upset? I'm a woman, but men are, y'all men, you know, a lot of men are just acting egotistic, that's not how you make something
How
work.
long Maldonado been?
I didn't mean
And
that.
it's different. And here's the people, everybody is not pleased with his activity. Because I can go further down the
No
video.
matter, I don't care.
And if I go in a black neighborhood, he's almost non-involved. And I'm not calling him a racist, but he don't serve the black communities. And he don't serve the rich, he serve the rich communities
Prison reform
better than he
does
serves
not
our
exclude
community.
And they
accountability.
gentrifying,
We
it,
get-
get us
everybody
all
has to
out
be
of Chicago.
accountable. We get that.
That's the
But
bottom
at the
line,
same
get us
time,
all
Well,
out.
I wouldn't
it's
agree
easier
with
said
that.
than done.
Black and
I used to
Hispanic, out of
sit just like
Chicago.
you and say,
Yeah.
it,
You know,
I gotta
You know
do
what,
I'ma
this.
tell you,
that's a
I
lot,
was
a
raised
lot
here.
of
I
men.
lived here 60 years, man.
Because I dated
You know the
them.
mayor's
I got
plan.
Who you with, sir?
21,
And they got, I know about.
If they started it over
Right,
there,
right, they got a
yeah,
whole,
as a
they got a
community.
plan.
Like that one
everybody
for mayor, I
should-
think they
As a
are
nurse,
they waiting on you.
Yeah,
That's
everybody
one
gotta
thing you
work
can't
together.
stop, that's economic development.
And
Well,
But I
care
know
who
who
you
y'all
are.
supporting.
What you can be
And
doing
happening
to
south side,
preserve.
happening west side.
Well, somebody got to be preserved.
The railroad, it doesn't matter.
Whoever God ordains to be in the seat,
You know,
because they
the
gonna
white
be
man
in the
decides to
seat.
come in and take it over,
But
it's
everybody
over.
gotta work together.
Maldonado's been in this position a long time. He has to serve.
No, it ain't, no, you can't pick out one person, only your man.
It just ain't about him. We kind of.
Oh, we hit 'em all. It's just his turn today.
Beautiful, I like it.
It was his day.
The 21st ward,